So before I get right into the video, I'm gonna let you guys know that it's allergy season, so if my voice sounds funny, please excuse me because allergies is kicking my butt right about now. Anyway, I'm gonna give you guys a quick overview of this game I've been so addicted to lately. It's called Hearthstone, Warcraft of Heroes. Now, this game has released about a month ago, I believe April 14th, on mobile devices for your Android phone and your iOS devices, and that's what hooked me onto it because it's a free-to-play game. And prior to that, I've been hearing a lot of buzz about it. It's really good, but I just never really got the chance to download and try it out. But since it came to devices, I tried it out and did some research, and I noticed this game came out last year, March 11th, for the PC and Mac. You can get on either or. And it came out for tablets around December later on that year. So anyway, let's get into the game, right? So it's ultimately a card game, so I'm gonna be making a lot of comparisons to like Magic the Gathering and Yu-Gi-Oh. Maybe primarily Yu-Gi-Oh because I played that much. Magic the Gathering I just heard is really comparable. But anyway, let's just start with the heroes. So I'm gonna go ahead and create a new deck, right? So I can show you the 9 heroes. This game has 9 different hero classes. You have the Warrior, Shaman, Rogue, Paladin, Hunter, Druid, Warlock, Mage, and Priest. Now each of these heroes has a specific power that you're going to bring to the table once you play a match with these characters. I'll get more into that later, but for now we're just going to go to select a hero class, and I just select the Priest, right? So say for example, this is me building a create a deck mode. You can see up here, create a deck. Now I select the Priest, and you can select between his specific cards. Like these are cards that only the Priest can use. They are called in this game soulbound cards, and then up top here these are neutral cards, meaning any class can use these cards. Now the purpose of soulbound cards is you pretty much pick and choose whatever card you like, and let's say you just drag it over here to drop in your deck. You can only have a max of 30 cards in the deck, and then you'll pick the neutral cards to construct a strategy based around the specific soulbound cards you're going to go ahead and play in the match. And what's cool about excuse me, what's cool about this game, unlike let's say Yu-Gi-Oh or maybe even Magic the Gathering, you can create the specific cards you want. So say for example right here, right, I went into craft mode. Now, I have this thing right here called Arcane Dust, and with Arcane Dust, I can create specific cards that I want rather than just strictly dependent on RNG, because you get card packs in this game, and they give you random cards. Now, say for example, this card right here, right? It's faded. I can't really purchase it. I don't have enough Arcane Dust, right? This card type is epic. You can see it's called Shadow Barman. You can see the description what it does, and it cost me it cost me 400 Arcane Dust to create. And if I had this card, I can scrap it to get 100 Arcane Dust to add to my, already my 115 collection. So say for example, this card right here, I already own this card, so I can disenchant this card and get 20 because it's less of a rare. And if I want to create, I can spend 100. So that's really unique. So when you start to get more and more invested into the game, and you particularly really like a class and you want to unlock more cards for that specific class, you can go ahead and scrap additional cards that you get. Like say for example, you think this Wisp is completely useless, you can just attempt to get the equivalent Arcane Dust that they'll give you for it. So I think that's an ingenious idea, and because of that, it kept me more interested in the game, because if it was strictly RNG, it probably would take forever to get the specific cards you want at the moment, because you only have basic cards available to you, so you're not going to be doing a lot of winning, in my opinion. So I'm going to go ahead and back out of the create character. I'm going to hit no. Now the cool thing about this game, I'm going to show you the friend list really quick here. You can see who's online, you can see who's playing. Now I have a couple of friends online, and one guy's online right now. So if he was sitting in his main menu or creating a deck, I can issue him a challenge, and I'm going to show you how you can spectate his game. I think this is really cool. So right now he's having a match with an opponent, and I can just jump right in there and spectate what he's doing. It says spectator mode, and he can see on his his screen that spectator, whoever you are, popped up in his match, and this is the match he's going on right now. So while he's having the match, I can just go ahead and click to him. Hey, what's up? Oh, let me type it the right way. Hey, what's up? And then he'll get that message, pop right in the middle of the match, so I can see what he's doing there. So we're gonna just back out for now. And if he responds back, he responds back. But in any case, let's go to the shop. All right. So primarily, most of your cards, the way you're going to earn cards in this game, the primary method is you're going to have to get card packs. Now in this game, you have in-game currency, and what's so unique about this game, you can pretty much earn everything without spending actual cash if you don't want to. But alternatively, if you're getting frustrated or if you think you want to dump money into this game, you can buy card packs through microtransactions. So right here you can see I have 70 pieces of gold, and every card pack between the classic card pack and the Goblins versus Genome card pack, it costs you 100 of in-game currency to buy a card pack. So that's up to you to decide to what you want to do. Also, there are 2 expansion passes, so if you click here on Adventure, you can see Nox Ramis and Black Rock Mountain. These are the 2 expansions. These cost $25 a piece, so if you want to buy that, you can go ahead and do that. Or you can use microtransactions, so let me go back and show you through Solo Adventure. This is kind of like the offline campaign mode in the game. Nox Ramis, Black Rock Mountain. You know, you have normal class challenges, specific challenges for whatever class you want to use, and heroic mode, which is obviously the difficulties ramped up. We click heroic mode, and if you don't want to buy the whole campaign for 25 bucks, you have segments in the campaign that you can purchase. So you can see there are 3 bosses in this segment, there's another 3 bosses in this segment, and another 3 bosses in this segment. Each segment will cost you 700 pieces of gold. So you can go ahead and get those gold through completing quests. So let me go back again, and I'll show you the quest log. Now you can see here, each on a daily basis, I'll get 3 quests. So you can see Druid and Hunter, Druid and Rogue, Paladin, and Priest. Now, if I win 2 games with either of these classes, I'll get 40 pieces of gold. So that's 120 pieces of gold right then and there. So, you know, if you do that every day, you can basically earn your way to unlocking those segments and eventually the whole campaign. And you can see that each hero has its own level. My mage, which is primarily the class that I picked with the most, level 34, then the shaman, then the druid. I kind of hardly play those guys because I want to master my role, which is not really a good thing because I'm not earning as much gold as I should I, you know, go ahead and seek out those quests. But when you level up your hero, you also, it's another method of unlocking cards, specific soulbound cards rather, for your specific hero that you want. So that's a great way to earn gold. And also, let me go back to the Solo Adventures and show you guys how you earn card packs through there as well. This little last segment of the campaign, this boss that I would fight here if I select it, you see right here, he'll give me this creature called Volcanic Drake, and if I beat him, I'll get 2 cards of it. You see the ×2 at the bottom where it says Dragon, which is the card type, or he'll give me 2 of those, and I'll defeat him, and then I'll move on to the next boss to unlock right here. And the reward I'll get for him is the Blackwing Corruptor, then the next boss, then the next boss, and the big treasure chest is which you get your legendary creatures, which is like the big, like the best of the best. That's like the highest class card you can get in this game. Is a little gold looking dot right in the middle under his name, Nefarian, is legendary card type. I'll get into that probably in another video. Now let me show you guys what a match looks like in this game. So I'm gonna go ahead and hit play, and I'm gonna kind of break down specific things that of how to go in a match. Let me pick this Death Rattle Mage deck that I created. You can play in casual or you can play in rank mode, but we're just go ahead and hit casual because it doesn't affect my rank. And I'm gonna break things down how the match go. This game is very simplistic, and also once you invest a lot of time in the game, it's complex but yet simple. It's not. It doesn't have a huge learning curve as to throw it away newcomers. It's so simple as that. But then when you get, you know, invested into the game, like you really like it a lot, you start to develop these complex strategies, and then it gets much more deeper than what it seems. Now, look. Now, depending on if you go first turn or second turn, you draw random cards, and if you don't like your cards, you can confirm or select or replace these cards, whether you want to keep them or not. So these are, you know, each creature required mana. I'm going to explain that really quick now. This card is 2 mana, 3 mana, 3 mana, 3 mana. I'm just going to scrap these 2 right here and hit confirm so I can swap them out. Your opponent does the same, and when you're done with that, the match will start. I'm on turn 2. He goes first. That's why I got this coin spell. And each turn, the game is going to progressively give you more and more mana. So look at my opponent right here. He's 1 of 1. I'm 0 of 1. So I can't play anything until it's my turn. I have no mana to play. He ended his turn just now. That's why I drew a card. You draw a card every turn, and you can play a card that corresponds to the amount of mana crystals you have available. So this is turn 1, 1 mana crystals, and turn 2, 2 mana crystals, turn 3, 3 mana crystals, until you max out at 10 mana crystals. And as you can see, I have cards that's worth 2 mana crystals, cards that's worth 3, 7, and so forth and so on until, you know, you play a card. So right now I don't have enough mana to play any of these cards, so I'm just going to end my turn besides this coin, which I don't want to play. But in any case, while you wait around, I love the way you can interact with the environment. So you can see the boulder, I can put it here, I can fling it at the opponent. It's just little clicking interactables. You can interact with the environment over here. You can mess around with that over here. You can do that. Just something to play around with. Now let's discuss hero powers. Now he just used his hero power, which obviously costs 2 mana. Each of our hero powers are 2 mana. And his power here gives you the power to draw, but he takes 2 damage as a result. And to win the game, you have to defeat your opponents and get his health down to 0. Now in turn 2, I can play this mad scientist, so I'm going to go ahead and just drop him down I'm on the PC version, so you just use the mouse. On the mobile version, oh, and I want to mention now in my turn that this game is cross-platform. So if I play it front on a PC, whether I play it front on a tablet or on a phone, it doesn't matter. We can all play each other no matter your device. Now, see how I play the creature? When you first play him, he falls asleep. Like this guy just played just now. You're gonna see like the little green-looking Z's that come out of his face. He can't attack with it. Now it's my turn. He plays a creature called a taunt, and this is what's really simple about this game. It's clear and concise. Anybody can understand the descriptions. Taunt meaning I have to attack it in order to get to him. I can't attack straight to him. Hypothetically speaking, if this taunt wasn't here, I would able to take my minion and attack him directly. But
attack that minion with taunt.
I must attack the minion with taunt first, because that's what the whole purpose of that creature. Now I have 3 mana crystals. I can either play a spell or a creature that's worth 3 mana crystal, which is my Crintor Mage. Or I can play my hero power, and I'll just play the hero power to demonstrate where I can hit the creature, or you can bypass creature because of the power, hit straight the minion. So I can ping him for 1. Now he's down to 27 hit points, and I'll end my turn. Now while the opponent decides what he wants to do, on the left side of the map, I would say it gives you a quick overview of what went down on the map to kind of help you correlate your strategy. So the first turn he life tapped, uses hero power. The second turn, on my turn, I played this mad scientist. He played the Iron Fur Grizzly. Damn, I can't read. And the third turn after that, I played my Fireball. Now he just attacked me with his Grizzly to my hero for 3. Now I'm down to 27 life points, as you would say. Now I'm gonna just go ahead and just demonstrate one more card, and I'm just gonna quit the match and give him the auto win. I'm gonna show you how my mad scientist died. He triggered an effect, which is a secret. I'll get into that until, like I said, until a whole nother video, because I think I'm gonna make a series of these videos. I'm really highly addicted to this game, and I'm just probably gonna play this Crintor Mage and in my turn see what he does. And like I said, you know, you click around, you strategize. You can also see the number of cards in his hand. So he has I think he has card advantage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards he has in his hand. So he has pretty much the same amount of cards I have. Let me see how many cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so we're about even. But he has board control. Anyway, like I said, all that strategic things I'm gonna save for another video. You can also see your opponent has 20 cards left in his deck, and if you click on the side, I have 21 cards. If you run out of cards, you'll start to lose life. So I'm gonna go ahead and click concede and end the match, give him the win. Just wanted to demonstrate how you kind of basically play the game. Now, another cool, unique mode about this game, since you're probably a newcomer if you've played or haven't played it before, is they have this mode called Arena. Now, what Arena does is you pick a hero. It'll just give you a random hero to pick from, right? Oh, let me break this down first, right? The Arena will cost you 150 gold of in-game currency, or you can buy $2 via microtransaction. Going back to what I was saying, it'll give you a random hero to select, and it'll have no cards, and basically you'll draft, cards by card by card, kind of like a fantasy league, until you get 30 cards. And it's pretty cool because now you get to experience high-ranked, high-level cards that you won't have access to being new to the game. And you just kind of make a deck on the fly, and then you'll play against opponent. And if you go on win streak, you'll start to get more prizes, more card packs, more gold, more arcane dust. It'll just give you all these type of rewards. So the more you win, the bigger and greater rewards you get. But 3 strikes, you're out. You lose 3 times and you're kicked out of Arena. And then from there, you're going to have to pay another 150 gold or another $2, whichever method you prefer to choose. And that's going to be the way you're going to have to go ahead and do that. So that's pretty much my quick overview and breakdown of Hearthstone. So I'm highly addicted to this game. I've been stuck on it. I mean, if you played it before, let me know what you think about it. What is your experience with Hearthstone? Based off my overview, are you curious to try it out? Let me know in that comment section below. This is Jay Silver from S in Tech. I'm out, y'all. Later.